Alright, back in the garage with a new project idea I got, so let's get started here. I'm gonna start out by branding some of these wood fence planks from Home Depot. I'm gonna be going over some new ideas I got for end caps for the downspouts. These, with the idea here of these looking more nice so I can put them in my house. You guys can check it out and let me know what you think. So, idea is these end caps would slide over the Amerimax downspouts, you know, whatever size you got, you know, the length. And then just you would slide the end cap over the Amerimax downspout after you fill that inside groove uniformly with silicone. And this will create a nice watertight seal between the end cap and the Amerimax downspout. So I'm just using the scrap piece. You can see once I got it inserted, you would just push it in. It slides in nicely. And you can see that end cap has got a nice tight fit that'll go around the end of the downspout. And then you can see on the inside we got this groove that you would fill with silicone uniformly before you inserted the downspout, making a nice watertight seal. Well, that's my idea, so let me continue working on this bad boy. Alright, I'm just gonna be doing a dry fit right now. I'll put on the two end caps and to see how it fits and how things look. Alright, this thing's looking pretty good to me. I'm pretty happy how it's turning out. So let's continue. I also left the width wide enough so I could add boards on each side of this. As you can see, the board's not sticking out, but the idea would be this board would be the full length of the side. I'm just visualizing this right now. So then I guess what I'm thinking is we'd put a board here on the top to cover it up and make some holes in that. And then I have these concrete pots that I already have made. But I guess the idea here, I put 3 of these bad boys on top of this thing. So then the next step would be to drill a hole in the bottom of these where I'll insert a wick into the pot. And then the wick would just feed into the reservoir below. Anyways, that'll be in part 2 of this video. On to the next step. Time to drill holes. So I'll just measure this out and find the center of the gutter. And then I'll mark it, which it was 6 1/4. Then my secondary holes, I'm going to be 4 1/2 inches from the center. So we got those marked. Alright, got my drill with the 2-inch hole bit. And I'll go ahead and start drilling. Well, it looks like things are moving along. It's looking pretty good to me. I got these hydroponic plugs, so I'm just going to insert them into the mini downspout. Take a look at it. And do a little more visualization. Well, it looks like things are coming together. It's looking pretty good to me. I think it's about time to glue this baby up. Finish it off. At least part 1. Alright, so I disassembled the mini gutter, the mini downspout. Now I'm going to get my silicone ready, my advanced silicone. And we're going to fill up those grooves on the end and then put this baby together. So we're just going to run a bead of silicone around that groove on the inside of the end cap and fill it up. Then I just grabbed my plastic spatula and I just used it to push all the silicone in that groove, making sure that it's uniform. If you see any low spots, you can use it to fill the groove. It makes it easy. Alright, looks like it's good to go. As you can see, the silicone's all filled in the groove. This one looks good too. And now time to insert the end caps onto the end of the downspout. Alright, let's put the hydroponic plugs in the holes. I can get a better idea of what it's going to look like. Alright, I'm going to take this inside to see what it looks like with a couple plants in it. These are my daughter's plants, but they'd be something that I would stick in there. But let's go outside. I got a couple basils. Anyways, grab this. I just want to put it in the mini downspout and see what it would look like. Let's take a look. It's looking pretty good to me. Alright, let's put this thing back in the gutter outside. Wrap this thing up. Hey Nora. Sit, girl. Sit. Oh, good girl. Oh, you're already learning. You're already learning. Good job. Thanks for the help. Alright, we'll let this thing dry up. And then I'm going to make a part 2, or I'll try to encase this thing in wood. But it looks pretty good, and we'll seal it up with some polyurethane. And the idea here was to make a much simpler version that anybody can build. As you could see, a couple weeks ago I made a box beam with the gutter in the inside. This is a lot more detailed, but it turned out great. I'm going to use this for some microgreens in the house. Alright, well, be sure to subscribe, as I'll have a build video for this too coming in the future. See you soon.